Hello, everyone. Oh, wait, hold on. Don't I have like a channel intro or something? It was like, hello, all my wacky weirdos. Why did I think that sounded good? That intro freaking sucks. Okay, I'll think of a better channel intro at some other time. But anyways, inside this box is the brand new, well, okay, the pre-order went up like months ago. But like, you know, this just delivered. It's the brand new Bonnie and Neon Bonnie Endo series. Not Beacon Bonnie. Beacon Bonnie is some other obscure help wanted character, but yeah, they call him Neon Bonnie, like Shadow Bonnie on the box. So I don't really know why. I think they said that like Scott told him to do that. Again, I don't know why, but yeah, let's just get this thing open and make sure I don't show you the back of the box, or yeah, because I don't want to tox myself. They have these weird like cardboard protectors. But anyways, all right. Oh. Wow. This is cool, but I'm gonna set that there. Yep. Here's the box with another box inside, so it's like a box. Yeah, it's a box inside a box inside a box. Ain't that funny, but yeah. I think it's better to cut it from the bottom because I don't want to damage the top on accident. Yeah. Alright, now here's the moment of truth. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. You see that? Wait, it looks like he's cross-eyed. But, alright, yep, here it is. Very nice box, by the way. This is really cool. I like how it looks like a stage. It's cool. And like a nice little golden sticker. Here's the back of it. Yeah, this is part of Wave 2, so yeah. Now, here's the thing. This is my, first time having the Bonnie Endo series, this figure, in person. And I know what you're asking. Wacky, what do you mean? The Bonnie and Withered Bonnie Endo series came out months ago, all the way back in, like, October. Well, what if I told you that I don't have not only the Bonnie Endo series, I also don't have the Chica Endo series, the Foxy Endo series, the Toy Freddy Endo series, the Toy Bonnie Endo series, the Toy Chica Endo series, the Mangle Endo series, the Shadow Freddy Vault exclusive Endo series, and the Radioactive Vault exclusive Foxy Endo series. So, in other words, I'm screwed. And just to make things even sweeter, the new Glamrock Endo series had just recently, you know, been hitting shelves. So now I also have to collect that. Yeah. Yeah, the only Endo series I have is Freddy. Wave 1 Freddy, that's it. But yeah, this sucks because the Endo series is so cool, but they're so hard to get. Like, sure, I guess I could go to GameStop right now and get like, I don't know, like a Mangle Endo series right now. But like, they're like, what, $37? I also need to catch up on the plushies too, you know, because I still haven't completed Wave 1 of the plushies. Because I couldn't find Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy in stores. And they were sold out on every website because people are rabid for these guys. I only just recently got the Freddy and Chica plushies recently, and I think that tells you enough about how hard it's been for me to get the Jazwares merchandise. In the entirety of all the Jazwares merchandise released so far, I've only completed one wave, and that was the, like, World of Wave 1 with the toys. That's it. I only have Bonnie from Wave 2, Puppet with like one piece of the FNAF 2 office from Wave 3, and now Sister Location is coming out! Ugh! Oh yeah, and I also have Ringmaster Foxy from Target because that's the only thing that Target's stocking up on right now. And now they're releasing a Golden Freddy Endo series! Oh, you can see me in the reflection there. Hello everybody, hello. Yeah, not the one at like San Diego Comic-Con, I think it was. They're releasing Golden Freddy with Withered Freddy Vault exclusive which is gonna sell in 1 minute because that's how all the Vault releases go. It's a miracle I was able to get this because, for me, it was, spring break and I was at Disney during that time. Watch this video. That's the video of me going to Disney. But yeah, yeah, I was at Disney during that time, so I didn't have like school or anything, so I was able to get it in like the minute that it was up. Unlike, yeah, they did like 2 releases of this that week, and I got the second release, so yeah. Yeah, but for other people, they had like school and stuff. Really smart decision, Jazwares, but yeah, I guess for me it worked out, because, you know, spring break. Yeah, let's just get this one. Here's the backdrop that I accidentally pulled out with the figures, but yeah, strangely enough, it's not like it's not like all the other Endo series boxes where like there's like a plastic, you know, there's this like plastic covering in front of the plastic that's containing the figures, but here there's no like plastic covering. It's just this thing with that behind it. Yeah, you know, because it doesn't have the plastic window over it. This can actually work as like a good display piece for figures. Like, yeah, you can put some figures there. This is a pretty cool display piece. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put those figures in this. But yeah, all right. Let's get to the figures themselves. Oh, there's a little plastic tab there. Opening these up is always so scary because it feels like they're about to explode. I say always, like I've opened multiple of these. I'm a LARPer. And here it is. They didn't explode that time. That's good. That one exploded when I opened it. Don't mind that. Like, I guess I can put this out now. I got this because I thought that I could use that to put the figures on there because this is a bed, and they're not really gonna stand that well on a bed. But yeah, let's just look at these suits for a minute. These are cool. He is really smooth and he's exactly what I thought he'd feel like and look. Yeah, this is really cool. I like this. This is really cool. But yeah, here's Bonnie. This is my first time seeing Bonnie in person. Like, I've made it abundantly clear. Yeah. No Withered Bonnie though. Like, I gotta get Withered Bonnie. But yeah, let's take the Endo out. You know what? Screw it. Yeah. All right, here we have Endo. I've never reviewed that. I've never reviewed Freddy's Endo. I'll review them at some point. Don't worry. Just when I collect the rest of the Endo series, I guess I can make like a big Endo series video once I get all of them. Which is gonna be a nightmare to collect, but whatever. Yep. Yeah, especially this slave. Okay, yeah. The tangent's over. Let's just get into the figure itself. Yeah. Why am I saying nothing? But yeah, I really like the Endo series. Well, Endos. They're really posable. There isn't really much to say because like I've already seen the Endo before on Freddy. But yeah, look at that. You can get this Endo into some pretty cool poses. Yeah, it's just really fun to pose this guy around. They did a good job with this figure. I like it a lot. Even if it does have the wrong feet, I still really like it. Yeah, I'm just trying to pose this guy a lot before his articulation is gonna be more limited, but yeah, really cool figure. I like the dirt washing on him. He's very cool, very cool. And his eyes, much easier to take out than Freddy's. I swear, I've tried so hard, I cannot take the eyes out of Freddy's Endo. It is like impossible. They are so stuck in there. Thank goodness it isn't like that. No. Thank goodness it isn't like one of, yeah, thank goodness it isn't like Withered Bonnie, because, you know, Withered Bonnie doesn't have the eyes. And, you know, also, you know, good thing it isn't like, you know, System Air, Toy Bonnie, or High Score Toy Chica. Yeah, because if it was, yeah, I I'd be screwed, but yeah. Here's Endo. Where does I go? There it is. Alright. I bored you guys long enough. Let's just get into Bonnie first. Oh, I didn't even realize, but he has like the little red dot in there. Huh. I was worried how visible it was going to be. You know, if once I do have withered Bonnie. I was worried about how visible it was going to be since, you know, the socket is pretty deep. But no, you can see it pretty fine. Yeah, it actually looks like it's looking around when you do that, so that's pretty cool. Alright, yeah, alright, now Bonnie. By the way, can we just talk about this for a sec? Like, you see these suit pieces? Like, the little sockets that are supposed to connect to the Endo look like Endo sockets themselves, and it looks a little creepy. It looks better on a neon Bonnie here. Like, look at that. You see that? It looked like, you know, empty sockets. Empty eye sockets. And it looks pretty creepy. I like it. I may display him like this. I don't know. It's kind of creepy. I like it. But yeah. Well, in case you don't know, I'm gonna display Neon Bonnie instead of regular Bonnie because Neon Bonnie's cooler. Yeah. And when I get Endo Series Bonnie, I'm gonna display Withered Bonnie because there's no way. It's already hard enough for me to get one pack. There's no way I'm buying 2 of each character. But anyways, alright, let me just put the mask on him. Ooh, okay. Here is Bonnie. Gotta get him on the face. Alright. It's hard to do this stuff with one hand, man. Figures aren't supposed to be, you know, manipulated with just one hand. But yeah, here's Bonnie. I will say, most of my thoughts with the design stay pretty close with what I thought of World of Bonnie. Yeah, I will say, he does look better than World of Bonnie. This mold just, I don't know, works better here. I mean, it still has, but like, I don't know, I feel like his face is just like a bit too fat. It should be like a little... It should be like a little bit closer to how Freddy looks, but not exactly. And his teeth are just like too far out. I don't know. His teeth should be like Freddy. They should go more in. Though I mean, I do think people prefer the classic Endo series. Freddy looks a little bit silly when his mouth is closed because his teeth aren't showing. He just looks a little bit weird. So I guess this does make him look a little bit less weird, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know, it's something about his teeth. I get that he does have rounder teeth, but like, I don't know, there's something about him that just doesn't look right. I don't know if they're like too far out, or I don't know, but maybe it's just because it doesn't work with the head sculpt, and I'm just completely ignoring the fact that piece fell off. Hey, this look on him goes pretty hard though, doesn't it? Brand new Bonnie fanfic just dropped. Every time he loses a part of his suit, he replaces it with his neon super suit. But yeah, here's Bonnie. Out of the core 4 animatronics, Bonnie is definitely my favorite. I don't know, there's something about him that I like. He just seems so chill. Even though, I guess he's technically the most aggressive one because he's the first one to come out in the game, but... Despite the possibility being more, you know, limited now that the suit's on, he still has a pretty good range of articulation. I don't like that his ears are, you know, this is what everybody thinks, you know, this is nothing, this isn't a new complaint or anything, of course, but yeah, we've heard it 1,000 times. The fact that his ears just stick up like that is pretty weird, but you've heard that a million times before by so many other creators. And I know you think it too. Yeah. Makes for some pretty good photo shoots. Yeah. Oh yeah. Something I wanted to say. His parts were honestly pretty easy. Like the legs were like probably the hardest to put on. It was hardest to split these guys. But it was nowhere near as hard to put on the pieces for this guy. It's gonna pop off again. Than it was for the Freddy's. I swear, it was like so unbelievably difficult to put on the feet for these guys. it was like impossible. It was so difficult to do that. Any other time now that I get an Endo series figure and it's so hard to put on the feet, I'm just gonna like carve the hole for the feet a bit bigger, because there's no way I'm going through that time and time again each time I get another one. But yeah, the hands and feet for this guy were pretty easy to put on. His colors are based more on his Help Wanted model, which I don't really mind. I like the colors he has in Help Wanted. And I mean, I guess you can also say the movie. Yeah. He has bigger he has bigger eye sockets than Freddy does. Yeah, a big complaint with like Freddy is that the eye sockets for his eyes are just like too perfectly cut. Here, you know, it's good that there's more room, because you know that's the whole point of these guys. It's supposed to look a bit more uncanny. So yeah, glad that, you know, that's not a problem with Bonnie. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, Jazwares figures have this weird thing. Animatronic also pointed it out. They have like, I kind of like to call it sloth noses. You know, sloths. Oh wait, no. Is it koalas or sloths? I have this type of nose. Maybe it's both. I don't know. Sorry, I'm not a sloth and koala expert. I'm going off of pure memory here. But yeah, they just have like long noses, and I don't know why. None of us know why. Jazwares, what's up? What's up with this? First the bug cracks, and now this. What's up, man? I guess I shouldn't be spending too much time on this guy, because like, you know, this dude came out months ago, and you've already heard many other people talk about him, so I guess now would be a good time to finally move on to what you guys are actually here for. Oh yeah, and I know you guys want me to pair him up with classic Freddy. I know, but the thing is that, like I said, the parts on this guy are too hard to put on. It's so hard. And I don't want to... Like, I'm already displaying Withered Freddy. I don't want to turn him into regular classic Freddy for like 2 seconds just to pair them up with each other, just to then turn him back into Withered Freddy, especially when the parts are just so hard to put on. So yeah, all right, Neon Bonnie now. And we're back. If you're wondering why it's darker outside, that's because this is more than an hour later. You want to know why? Because while I was taking off the Bonnie pieces off the Endo and putting on, you know, the Neon Bonnie pieces, I decided to, while I did it, I was like, hey, you know, I got all this time on my hands, why don't I watch Walton Files 5? So yeah, while building this guy, I watched Walton Files 5, and yeah, it was very good. I like the Walton Files. It's a very cool series, and the 5th episode was pretty neat. I like Bon a lot, so I'm not gonna spoil anything if you want to see it, but that one scene with Bon at the end, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but that was pretty good, especially as someone who likes Bon a lot. But yep, here's Neon Bonnie. This is very cool in person. Honestly, this is probably the coolest out of all. Okay, well, I guess Shadow Freddy is the coolest, because, you know, it's Shadow Freddy. Shadow Freddy is a more sought-out character than freaking Neon Bonnie. But I don't know, I like this figure more than... Oh yeah, I don't have Shadow Freddy, but I can already tell that so far, this is just kind of the best Endo series. Best Vault exclusive Endo series so far. It's just so shiny, like, look at that. It reflects really cool, like, and the eyes are really cool. Just like everything about it. Like, okay, I can't say like too much about it because, you know, this is just Bonnie with a new coat of paint, but yeah. If this restocks again, yeah, I really recommend getting it. You're gonna have to be quick though, because, you know, it's gonna sell in like a minute, so yeah. Hopefully they do restock. I really want them to restock Shadow Freddy soon, because you know, I don't have Shadow Freddy, so yeah. This is really cool. I like this. I like how I said that I wanted to display like this with the little eye sockets inside showing, but And I knew this too. I knew this, that those eye sockets connect to the back of the Endo head. Why did I say that I wanted to display it like this while knowing that it was that's not how it works? But I mean, here's how it looks without the eyes. That's pretty cool.
My eyes.
And yeah, like I said, there really isn't much more to say about this figure. Like, it's super cool in person, you know, super shiny, and just, you know, it's just a very cool looking figure. Probably the coolest looking out of all, you know, like I said, just out of all the Vault exclusives, just looks the best. But yeah, it basically, like, most of my thoughts on Bonnie, it's just like, yeah. I guess this was more of a review of the Bonnie, normal Bonnie, than it was of this, huh? But yeah, this figure's super cool. Believe me, I've literally already said all I can actually say about this. I always forget the glowing eyes. I always forget them, but they're not showing. Yeah, this is a neon Bonnie. It's not even just that, like, it's not picking up on camera. Like, I literally cannot. His eyes are literally not glowing. I don't know why. Maybe I just need to shine more light on it. I don't know. Here's how he looks in the box. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna display him like this. This is really cool. But I guess one more thing I can say. This piece right here was so hard to, like, break open, so I can put it on here. This piece was so hard to get open. This piece alone took, okay, well, like, in that time I also got, like, other pieces. I also was, you know, I got other pieces to break open, but this piece took, like, half of the Walden Files 5 to break open. I am not even joking. That piece was just so unneedlessly hard. But yeah, there he is. Pretty cool. Okay, I don't know how to end this video, so. You guys seen the new Secret of the Mimic, the Living Tombstone song? I think it was pretty good. And yeah, that's the new Neon Bonnie Vault exclusive Endo series. Very cool. I don't know why it's called Shadow Bonnie, but pretty neat figure, I must say. It is very cool. Now, time to collect all the other Endo series figures. Goodbye!